Weeks past Christmas, but I'm feeling like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer here. Scott, aka Sydney MGTOW, here with you today. And I have taken some of your requests on board, and I am wearing a shirt today rather than a singlet top. That said, it's a bit cooler tonight than it was for the last few weeks in Sydney. Actually away at the moment, up in Dubbo for work. Oh, hey, we've got one in the live stream. One thumbs up. Hey, two in the live stream. Welcome, guys. MGTOW Menace, my man. How you doing, brother? By the way, big respect for going public and putting your face to your videos, man. Takes a bit of courage to do that. I know, and you know, I gotta show credit where it's due. Hey, Danish. Welcome, Danish. Danish. You may notice you've got a spanner. I set you as a mod for the chat, so you know, just a big thank you for everything you do, and for being in these live streams and participating and just being an all-around great guy. Jason says, hey, I missed a stray bullet tonight. What do you mean a stray bullet? Hey, MGTOW Samson S, what's going on, man? Less than a foot from my head. Holy shit, what happened, Jason? That is nuts. That is nuts. Hey, Lee, thank you for tuning in from the UK. I appreciate that. And while I wait for Jason to answer, and Jason, I'm glad you're okay, man. I'm glad you're okay. Sorry if I get interrupted during this stream, but I've got room service coming up. Ordered the lamb shank. I'm pretty hungry right now. Hey, what's up, the man? No doubt. Welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you for tuning in today, guys. I got 12 in the live stream. 6 thumbs up. Let's smash that thumbs up button. Get this trending, brothers. Very important message for you all tonight. Very important message for every single man going his own way, and every single man and every single person on this earth. Hey, Sergey, welcome, man, welcome. Sorry about, I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't know if you guys caught this at the start, but whoever wasn't there at the start, feeling a bit like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, had a mad pimple that I popped. I know it's 3 weeks past Christmas, but I'm still in the spirit by the looks of it. Hey, how are you, Industrial? Welcome, man, welcome. So, guys, Jason, man, that's heavy. That's heavy. Jason, I guess what you just told me about kind of ties in with what I was going to talk about tonight, in a roundabout sort of way. So, guys, for those of you who have just tuned in, Jason in the stream has almost got hit by a stray bullet, less than a foot from his head tonight, and yet he's still here in the live stream with all the boys. Yeah, Jason, sydneymgtow@gmail.com. Would love to see it. That's crazy. MGTOW Samson S, your ex-wife. That's so good. Hey, welcome, Michael. Anyway, while you guys chat away, I'm gonna start on this message. We've got 16 in the box. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. If you are watching first time, hit subscribe and hit the bell down the bottom. Yo, mate, feed, kill, repeat. Welcome, man, welcome. Jason, the email address is sydneymgtow@gmail.com. So, guys, today I wanted to talk to you about versatility, resilience, and basically just, you know, having control of everything and being on top. So, I'm away for work this week, and you know, I do work on the road, and I actually took my laptop with me, and I forgot my charger at home. So I'm roughly about 3 or 4 hours from home at the moment, and going home to get the charger is not an option. Now, even though it's got USB charging, it is not one of those. Jason, are you okay with me sharing these photos in the stream now, just to add a bit of flavor? I'm happy to do it on my other phone, on my personal phone. This is my work phone I'm using for this stream tonight. So, yeah, guys, I wanted to talk to you about resilience and versatility, and just basically, you know, keeping things on lock even when stuff's a bit difficult. So what happened is, you know, it says, long day. As I said, I'm about 3-4 hours from home at the moment. I'm going home to get my laptop charger, and it isn't an issue. Now, I use my laptop heavily every single day for work, for orders, for showing stock to customers, and for doing research and doing emails and whatnot. And I felt like I was missing something when I headed out this morning, but I wanted to make sure that I got to my destination in time, so I just left. I thought, well, whatever's left over, I can work with, and I can just make do. Turned out it was probably one of the most important things that I actually needed, and I ended up leaving it behind. Anyway, so I got back to my hotel room this afternoon and I thought to myself, I've only got about a third of a battery left on my laptop for the day, and I've still got tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to make it through. And I got to do my reports each night, and I wanted to do some other work and do some other hustle. And I thought to myself, I can get upset about not having this laptop charger. I can be mad at myself. None of that is actually going to change the fact that I don't have the charger. So, in light of the fact that I don't have the charger with me, what am I going to do to ensure that I can continue to do the work? I thought, okay, what apps do I have on? What applications am I using? Whoa. You guys might have caught a glimpse of my boxer shorts. If so, sorry about that. So yeah, I just basically said to myself, well, what apps am I using on the computer? I just heard it come through, Jason. I'll show it in a second. What apps do I use on the computer? Can I get these on my phone? If not, can I access remote desktop on my phone? What are my options available to me? Instead of freaking out and doing things. And, this is really what you actually need. Up yours, I'm not stoned. I'm just very tired, man. I just had a shower, so I'm pretty wrecked. I don't smoke. Don't take any drugs. I'm just, just a hard worker, man. Hard worker. And yeah, so I thought to myself, well, I can get upset about not having my laptop. Laptop charger. I can be mad at myself, or I can just find solutions. And man, if you're truly a man going your own way, you will become the master at finding solutions. You will become the master at finding the silver lining behind the cloud. For every single situation you could possibly be in, there is always, always, always a way to get things sorted. There's always a way to look at other options. There's always a way to get yourself out of the shit, And look, there's going to be people mad at you along the way when you don't do things exactly the way they expect you to, because expectations are the breeding ground of resentment. There's going to be stuff like that all the time, but you just gotta keep plowing through it. People respect you for trying, and if you screw up, just admit, yeah, that's cool, I screwed up. What are we gonna do? How about we fix this instead of dwelling on it? Jason has just sent through this. Holy shit! Wow. So Jason's just sent this through from the near miss. Where he almost got shot in the head tonight. Check this out. Check this out. I'll just put this landscape for you guys. That is that's actually the bullet hole in the glass from where he was standing at the window. And wow, and this is where he was standing when the bullet came through. I don't know if you can see it just in front of his face. The focus isn't that fantastic on this, just because it's trying to focus on my face, but you can see near his head where the bullet hole was. And I don't know what this is, Jason, but I don't know if that's a shooter or if that's CCTV footage or whatever the case may be, but that is crazy, man. That is crazy. I'm very glad you're alive. Abandoned car. Okay, wow, dude. I'm really glad you're alive. And this is the thing about us men. We are resilient. We keep on keeping on, even when shit gets tough, even when stuff gets us down, even when we're really struggling to get it by. We just stand up and we make it work. And for our brothers that are struggling to make it work, when they need just a leg up, need a bit of assistance, we step in and we help. We step in and we help, man. That's what we do. That's what MGTOW is all about. That's what being, a man's all about. That's what helping your brothers all about. We're here on the one earth. We're here to live our life, but also be kind to others, no matter who those people may be. Not to let ourselves get taken advantage of. Not to let ourselves get put in a position of vulnerability. But, simply to, just be kind to ourselves and be kind to others. Oh, Jason, Portland, Oregon, the home of the raving SJW. I pity you, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I saw a video from Oregon. It's like about a year and a half ago now. They were like, all these women were like, oh, yay, the wage gap's fixed, gender equity. It's like, nothing's changing. Like, until you start doing more hours, until you start studying engineering instead of gender studies, until you actually start doing work that is useful and generates a large income, you're not going to start getting paid a large income. It's as simple as that. Like, I just don't know how else I can put it. You know, there's no gender pay gap. Right? Okay, let me rephrase that. Be very particular with my words because words have power and words are important. There is a pay gap. But, my men, it is not a wage gap. It is not an hourly wage gap for the same work. It is a pay gap between the average of all full-time employed women and all full-time employed men. Right? And it doesn't factor in men working more hours in some of these positions. It doesn't factor in the fact that men tend to be overrepresented in more highly paid occupations because they choose to do those things at university. Exactly, mate. Feel, feed, kill, repeat. The earning gap. That's what it is. It's a pay gap. And it's a pay gap because they haven't earned the difference in pay. They haven't earned that gap. So why should we just give it? Anyway, look, the whole gender pay gap thing, it is not a wage gap. It is a pay gap. And it's nobody's fault but the people who are earning less than the men that are earning more than them. Danish MGTOW says SJW equals sad juice waiter. MGTOW Menace says apparently driving a train gives you like 75k a year in Australia. Yeah, MGTOW Menace, and that's the base. If you are working things like overtime, you're doing night shifts, if you're doing longer shifts and doing OT, you can actually earn significantly more than that, especially if you've been there for a while. Sergey says, indeed. Michael says, MGTOW Menace, yes, but it's very draining. Yes, being a train driver is draining, and I respect the men who do it. There are some women who do it, but there are more men. I know that for a fact. I've seen the statistics. I used to have a female friend who worked for City Rail, and she was a carriage guard, but she was not a driver. Sergey, indeed, negotiation, something women can't do at all. I got 10% more than everyone, plus a nice Mercedes A-Class. Sergey, fucking respect, man. And that's what it's all about, you know? And it's not like women can't negotiate. Look, I've got women friends that negotiate, and they get extra money. Like, don't come complaining to me when you haven't asked for the extra pay rise, and the dude beside you doing the same job has asked for the pay rise. That's not patriarchy. That's just you blaming other people for your own shit and your own incompetence when it comes to negotiating. Like, if you want, like, all you need to do is open, like, the thing I don't get, women are so good at opening their mouths about things they shouldn't open their mouths about, but then they keep their mouths shut about the things that they need to speak out about. If you know you're earning money for your company and you know you're valuable, your employer is going to want to keep you. So ask for the pay rise. If there's any women watching and hearing this, ask for the pay rise. Right? Because if you don't ask for the pay rise and the guy beside you does and he gets paid more than you, that's on you. That's not on him. That's not patriarchy. That's just industrial negotiation. Period. MGTOW Menace is gender redistribution. Gender equity is a euphemism for communism, not gender equity. Exactly, MGTOW Menace. And for any of you who don't believe it, go check out my video on redistribution of wealth. MGTOW Samson S. Train drivers also run over people. MGTOW Menace, I used to work 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 78 hours a week on the drills and the mines. Exactly, you know, like put in the hard yards, do the dangerous jobs, get the big pay. Lee, thank you for tuning in, brother. Enjoy work. I hope you stay safe and earn those dollars. You guys are savage. Seriously, I love this. I love this live chat. It's so good. Thanks for the kind words and having MGTOW channels, brothers. Jason, I hope you've subscribed to this channel. Look forward to seeing you more on here. I'm very happy to have you in the chat here with me, and I'm very happy that you survived and that you're safe. And I hope you continue to be safe, and I hope you continue to thrive, brother. So, anyway, men, in addition to the request to put a shirt on, I also had another request to keep the video short. So I'm going to keep this one nice and short. I think I've made my message crystal clear. If you haven't caught all this video, go and rewatch it. I think the message is very succinct and very direct, and I don't think that it could be mistaken. But it is a very important message. Anyway, men, if you if you want to donate to the Fighting Fund, if you've watched my previous videos, you know what that's all about. I don't take 1 single cent from the Fighting Fund. It's all for when we go after Tyrone. You can donate by Bitcoin, by Litecoin, by Patreon at patreon.com/sydneymgtow or paypal.me/sydneymgtow. And I will be substantiating all those donations, keeping your names private at the end of February. So yeah, guys, if you want to donate to the Fighting Fund down below. That money does not go to me. It all goes to the Fighting Fund for when we take down Tyrone, Big Daddy Tyrone, putting the fist up him like he always does to us. Oh, Papa MGTOW in the house. Thanks for joining in, brother. I'm sorry, I'm just about to tune out, man. But please go and rewatch this. Appreciate you, Papa MGTOW. MGTOW Menace, RYE Industrial, Michael, Jason Spirados. We got Sergey in the house. Mate Feed Kill Repeat, Elvin Girl. We have Joseph Conrad SA, Justin Squire, Lee Forrester's already left us to duck off to work, I think it was. The Man No Doubt, Danish MGTOW, I haven't already mentioned you, thank you so much. And a bunch of other men in the chat, including Up Yours. Alright boys, men, brothers, fam, love you all, appreciate you, stay safe, work hard, and stay out of trouble. And if you do find yourself in a predicament, you have the power to find yourself out of it. Use your brains, use your resilience, and use your powers of logic to look at what other options are available to you to solve those solutions. Nothing's too hard. There are no solutions. There are no problems, only solutions. Anyway, man, have a great night. Sydney MGTOW signing out. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.